my dear privilege and honor to introduce Dr. Katia Passerini, Provost at Seton Hall. Katia, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Tarabishi. So you asked us, will you join us? And the answer is yes. But the question is, why a revolution? Do we need to overthrow an existing system for small and medium enterprises to thrive? A revolution, I quote, is a radical change in the established order, usually the established government and social institutions. So the word is really too harsh. We're not trying to overturn an established order, especially not here at the US Congress. That would be silly. If we wanted to use a euphemism to describe what we're trying to instill here, we could use more romantic terms: creating a movement, exciting passion and innovation, using a David and Goliath approach to move the economy forward, where many small Davids are so impactful and empowered that they become an army on their own that will change the world and create new and exciting jobs outside the structure or maybe in collaboration with gigantic corporations. However, revolutionary approaches can be extremely impactful when they're not designed to represent the autocratic will of radical forces. Let us remember the French Revolution in honor of all our French colleagues here, and the principles it was fought for: liberté, égalité, and fraternité. Freedom, equality, and fraternity. Just imagine that type of revolution. Liberté, freedom for micro, small, and medium enterprises means easier access to funding, fewer restriction and administrative obstacles on financing, and legislation that takes into account the unique and situational context and reality for small business owners, and that does not expect that they can function under the rules and burdens of large organizations. They can carry that best. How about universal healthcare for small and medium enterprises consortia, with privileged access to shared services such as human resources, finance, technology, accounting, and all those other assets that are not the core business and the core value propositions of small businesses? Égalité, equality, or equity. How about a first shot at the table when submitting bids for opportunities that are open to larger incumbents? After all, small and micro enterprises enable equality by providing jobs to those who might not fit or like a life or a corporate lifestyle. And then fraternity, fraternité. That is the ultimate need of micro and small enterprises. Consortia of like-minded, like-needing entrepreneurs who can thrive by supporting each other. Continuing to invest resources in co-location, incubators, and providing networks of financing and talent through the work of educational institutions, and New Jersey's in the house today, Rowan Seton Hall University, will sustain small and micro enterprises in the long run. Ultimately, hedge funds and banks have strong ties and networks. Can we organize more networks for small and micro enterprises? The work that the International Council for Small Business is doing, bringing policymakers, academics, and business together, enables that fraternity. So thank you. So who will benefit from this revolution? Well, everyone, especially emerging economies. If we talk about entrepreneurship for survival as the only job available in emerging economies, then it's important to consider that easier access to entrepreneurship is a fundamental tool for social justice, empowerment, and education. And if we can also strengthen opportunity and innovative entrepreneurship, then we elevate an entire community, a country, and ultimately the economies as a whole. But then how? How can we do this? Well, we come together and we support equitable work conditions and easy access to social welfare mechanisms and support pre, during, and post-exit entrepreneurs. Because remember that when an entrepreneur loses his or her company, they lose their passion, they lose their raison d'etre. And quick access to a network that already exists will enable them to restart very quickly and will enable them to continue to innovate and ultimately will make them invincible. So supporting entrepreneurs means supporting humankind in its quest for economic development and fulfillment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Katia Passerini, Provost at Seton Hall and co-managing editor of JSBM. We honor you with an ICSB gavel. Thank you very much.